Now to Rod Laver Arena. Patrick joined by Cliff Drysdale for the call of Andy Roddick receiving the serve of Philip Kohlschreiber. It's the second game of the match. Cliff?
Thank you, Chris. Roddick winning the first game. Now we're in the second game. Kohlschreiber at 40-15. Three-time semi-finalist here. Yeah. Remember last year, Roddick beat Fischer.
One
beat down in
quarterfinals. Yeah,
that was a match with some high expectations, actually.
Roddick took him down quickly, but I'm expecting a tough match here. Kohlschreiber's really come on, Cliff, in the last year. Very solid clay court player, and in fact plays well on hard courts as well. He won in Auckland 15 low leading into this Australian Open.
He's on a 7-match win streak, including a win over Ferrero in Auckland.
He has a real sweet one-handed backhand. Roddick bringing the major gas early. 13 low.
Kohlschreiber lives in Switzerland, born in Augsburg, Germany, this 24-year-old. And the German contingent told me that Andy Roddick is going to have to watch himself tonight against Kohlschreiber, because he's playing as well as he's ever played. And you come off the win that you mentioned, and I just think it's a real help going into a slam.
Again,
Roddick holds on serve 2-1 in the first set, best of 5.
Roddick leads 2-1.
Rod Laver Arena. We'll take a break and come back with continuing live coverage from both Roddick's match and Marty Fish and Jarkko Nieminen.
Quickly take your seat, please.
You know, Patrick, the interesting thing to me for that Nieminen match with Marty Fish is that they just have not been able to convert that many opportunities to break serve. Nieminen is serving particularly well to the ad court. I mean, I know Marty has missed a few that he should have made, but you got to hand it to Nieminen. He served pretty well here. Andy Roddick on serve, leading 3-2. Kohlschreiber about to serve to him to try to level the first set.
Roddick having no trouble in his opening 3 service games, serving absolute bombs, and he's only dropped the point on his serve with 4 aces. We've seen some excellent backcourt play from Kohlschreiber. Roddick is turning into one of the veterans in the top 10 in the world.
And downs in his career and all the expectations on him, he stays in the top 10.
Yeah, 6 straight years.
Yes.
The only other guy that's been there that long is Federer. His current group.
Born in Nebraska, Austin, Texas is home for him now. Spent a lot of his formative years in South Florida. In fact, he and Marty Fish, Marty stayed with the family in South Florida for a while, so they are really good friends. Very competitive all their lives, obviously, and the two will meet if Fish can find a way to win. Jimmy Connors is Andy Roddick's coach, and if Andy wins this one, they'll play again this year at the Australian. .40 love for Kohlschreiber.
Spoke to Patrick Kunin, who's a former player and now the Davis Cup captain for Germany earlier today, Cliff, and he's real high on Kohlschreiber and where he's come in the last month, in the last year,
and in the last month.
Yeah, and he thinks that he could be a top 10 player. He's improved his serve a lot, And you see one of them there. That's his third ace.
These two have played twice, but it's been a long time since they met. You're watching live coverage, everybody, of the Australian Open. We're down under in Melbourne, Australia. Cliff Drysdale here and Patrick McKenna watching Andy Roddick and Philip Kohlschreiber even 3-3 in the first set. Coverage brought to you by Franklin Templeton Investments.
Sweet backhand right there. And Kohlschreiber showing his excellent foot speed.
Low 15.
He's set up. I love the way he's set up as he's running to that ball. His racket's already back. He drills that passing shot.
15.
Speaking of drilling.
Roddick said that he worked pretty hard on his fitness during the off-season. He feels that his legs are there for this tournament. Hard worker off the court, Andy Roddick.
15.
Very professional attitude. 11 of 13 on his first serve and hasn't lost one on his second serve yet. High percentage too.
Fourteen, 15. Roddick.
Roddick in front 4-3, no breaks, no real trouble on serve yet.
Roddick leads 4 games to 3.
Sports, ESPN 360.com. Fun day tomorrow, man.
Great day. Looking forward to that Blake Grosjean match, and then there'll be just an outstanding night card. Venus and Hewitt Baghdadis. This place will be rocking for that one. Love the way Kohlschreiber sort of sinks his legs into each shot. Gives him a lot of margin, a lot of safety on his shots. Watch the way he gets down with his knees and then he thrusts up into really every ball he hits. It's very good technique, and he's been able to win the baseline battle so far.
30 love.